This package is seriously gonna be life-changing, guys. You guys, I wasn't kidding when I said this package is gonna make this day one of the best days ever. Like, it seriously is. And you already know because of the tape. It's B&H photo, baby, so you know what's going on. You can get my trusty little scissors here because I don't know what happened to our knives. And cut this bad boy open. Alright you guys, I know that these shooting angles are pretty damn weird, but I just don't have a desk, so we're just gonna have to make do with what we got. I mean, I think it looks fine, but let's get to actually taking these goodies out, for the most part goodies, and unboxing them and seeing what we got. Well, I know what we got. First thing up is this completely useless shoulder bag that I'm never gonna use. I got this on B&H, and there are 3 reasons why I really love B&H. No tax, free shipping, and they always include a bunch of free shit with whatever you buy. And this happens to be one of the free items that I got, which is some shoulder bag that I'm probably never going to use. So, bye. I sound so ungrateful, but like, I just like my $30 Amazon Basics backpack, guys. No, but seriously. Yeah, so I'm not gonna use that. On to the next little dealio. Let's see what we got in here. We got a little baggie here. Not really sure of what. Oh, this is the very useful, I will use this. This is the handy dandy SD card, you guys, and it's 64 gigs, and it's super badass, and it's SanDisk, and it's 64 gigs, so it's gonna work for any shoot that I go on. So we are good there. Now, on to the next thing. This is also very useful. This one was pretty surprising that they would include this into this package deal of free items just because of the price. This item alone is like 200 bucks. I got it free, so that's amazing, you guys. So if you're ever looking for a camera, go to B&H. Just little advice there. Seriously, you guys, all that this is a battery pack. I've made a video on one of these before. It's actually my most viewed video. I made it on an off-brand one that I use on my Canon T6i. There you guys, it holds an extra battery, and this is 200 freaking bucks because it's Canon brand. So I got the good. Okay, you guys, now on to the finale. The top of the top, you guys. Gonna be unboxing the Canon 6D Mark II. And the reason I got the 6D Mark II, it's like the entry-level full-frame DSLR. I'll get into all the specs and everything later, and I'll explain it to people who don't know anything about specs. This is awesome, and it's an amazing camera. So let's unbox it. Alright, you guys, here we go with the Canon 6D Mark II unboxing. I'm so excited, you guys. Oh man. Here we go. Woo. The first opening of the 6D Mark II. You guys, I'm so excited. Instruction manual. Who needs this, am I right? Get this out of here. The moment I've been waiting for my whole life. Canon 6D Mark II. And all of its bubble wrap. Seriously, this charger is huge. Gotta take it out and show you. It's already way heftier than my T6i. That's crazy. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Check that out, guys. That is something else. So yeah, you guys, this is one good-looking camera. Super glad that I got this. And in simple terms, I'm gonna explain why I upgraded from the T6i and what these upgrades mean. Because I get a lot of people asking me who aren't into photography, so why would you spend X amount of money on a camera? Does that amount of money really make any huge difference? And I can tell you that from this one, which is about probably $700 now, and this one that's $1,600, that $900 is really gonna make a difference in this case. So one of the first differences that we have with the 6D Mark II versus my T6i is the sensor. The 6D Mark II has a full frame sensor, T6i has a crop sensor. Basically what this means is, say you have a picture, right? Here's your picture, and then you shoot it with the crop sensor. It's basically like this, and it's gonna magnify it. So say you're shooting on a 50mm, and then the crop sensor is also a 50mm, it's gonna be an 80 because it's gonna be cropping the sensor and then scaling it, so it's gonna be basically an 80mm. So that's one of the main reasons, is the full frame sensor. So when I shoot on a 15mm on this, it's actually a 15mm, if any of that at all makes sense. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to explain. Second perk that comes along with this larger sensor is going to be, it's a larger sensor, so it lets in more light, thus making it perform better in low light situations, which is going to be a huge help, because a lot of the time when you're shooting events or anything, your images will start to get really grainy, and that's not very good most of the time. Sometimes if you want to go for that effect, it's cool, but for the most part, you don't desire noise in any photo, and it's just an unwanted element, you guys. This camera will be a lot better performing in low light compared to my T6i, which is gonna help a lot, like a huge amount. Now the third and final basically reason that I upgraded, there's a lot of smaller reasons about this camera that make it like heaping amounts better than the T6i that I own, but I'm just gonna go over the top three just for time's sake. So the third reason is dual pixel autofocus. This is Canon's like trademark little thing for video. Basically, it's why all the YouTube vloggers use the 80D, is because it has dual pixel autofocus. So during video, the autofocus is like extremely quick, accurate, and it's just amazing. You can face track your face when you're just doing a talking head video like this, whereas right now when I'm using my T5i to film, I have to manually focus it and look at the screen, and it's a whole pain in the ass because then I can't get far away from the camera. You see, it causes all these problems, so this is going to solve all those problems. It has dual pixel autofocus, it has all the face tracking, everything that I need, so we're set there, you guys. That wraps up my little unboxing and first impressions, I guess you could say, of the 60 Mark II. I can't believe I have a full frame camera. So at about like 5 p.m, me and Isabel are going to go on 2 separate hikes, and I'm going to be testing this out a little bit with the 2 lenses that I can use on it, but overall we're just going to be shooting photos, having a good time, exploring the beautiful trails that are offered near Salt Lake City, and it's just going to be awesome. So I'll bring you guys along and try to get as much footage as I can, because these places are amazing, you guys. I'll see you guys at around 5 o'clock. We have arrived. It's that little hidden thing right there with that sign. We have to get on that trail, and then we're on our way to Willow Lake. So here we come. Let's go. It's like every trail here is so picturesque. Like, look at that. It's so cool. It's just like all these trees behind me, and it's really beautiful and awesome. I usually just like to walk until I find something I see is really like scenic that I want to shoot. But yeah, I'm just gonna be walking until I find something like that. Alright, we've been hiking for a while. I'm hoping we're near the frickin' lake, because if we want to make the other hike, then gotta get there soon. But look at how cool this is. Look at this. So we're not there yet, but this is pretty awesome. It's like this little meadow area. It's on the way to the lake, so I hope that we're almost there. I think it should be past this area. It is a little bit underwhelming.
Yeah, for that hike.
It's still pretty cool. So it might not be a complete bust because there's this little area. Oh my god, there's ducks right here. What the heck? Look at that. Hello. I was saying, you guys, before I was kindly interrupted by those ducks, we have this cool little reflection that I'm going to try to shoot right here with the 60. I have been taking a couple photos. It's pretty nice out here though. Alright, so it's pretty cool here, but I think we're going to wrap it up just because I want to make time for Donut Falls, which is pretty amazing. So I want to make it there on time, and yeah, so we're going to start heading over there, so I'll see you guys there. Alright, you guys, so we're really running short for time here, and the sun is setting as we speak, or soon to be setting, and we haven't even gotten to Donut Falls yet. We're actually still descending We're still descending the Willow Lake. So I'll probably see you guys next time when I get a lens for my 6D, because right now I don't really have one. So I will see you guys next time with another cool adventure.